2022 is almost over, and this week I've been deep into planning out 2023. What should we quit doing? What should we expand? And some really new things we want to launch. Don't you just love change? I'm Drew Davis, and it's 162 days till my 50th birthday, and I am on a mission to see more people stepping out to love their neighbor. Many of us struggle with change. Oftentimes, we start a new project today and then start something totally different tomorrow. And while you may think you're moving on to something better each and every time, knowing what will work, it's impossible to ever figure out when you don't stick with one idea long enough to see what's effective. As we all take on this new year and these new goals, setting and getting started with a new project, it's the easy part, as it's much more comfortable for someone to begin a new project than it is to put in the hard work required to see a project through until its end. There's a few reasons for this, such as the fact that when you're working on something new, no one really knows what it's all about. They don't even know it exists. You know you can quit and move on to something else, and no one will ever notice. Our brains are always trying to avoid uncomfortable situations, and that's why most difficult tasks we just totally avoid unless they become part of a routine. For example, maybe you've been wanting to start mentoring young children, and you just need to make that call to volunteer. Your brain procrastinates and finds ways to avoid doing it. You know what you need to do, but you just don't feel like doing it. However, once you fight through that feeling and start volunteering, it becomes natural. Your goal's easier to maintain. In business and ministry, fear of failure is often due to the self-sabotaging habit of ditching one new project for another. The best way to overcome this is begin taking full responsibility of your actions. If you start on a mission worth anything, it will not happen just because you start. Big dreams, they come true after lots of showing up. Write down your goals and how you will achieve them and hold yourself accountable. Better yet, involve others so you have people to keep you accountable. How can you become great at anything when you're trying to do everything? Learn what you need to say no to. If you want to become one of the best basketball players, you should probably spend more time playing basketball than engaging in other activities that have nothing to do with basketball. Set your goals. Stick with them this year. Quitting right after you start something new is one of the best ways to guarantee you'll never reach your goals in life. And 2024 will be here before we know it, and you'll be doing the same thing over and over again.